You mean you came to destroy me and my family? You are an assassin! How dare you risk my family's life? Stay away from me, my life and my children.
I loved you. Oh my god, I loved you so much. Goodbye, Jenny.
Ava arrived at Jenny's apartment at 7 p.m. the next evening, her burgundy hair loose, looking more relaxed than Jenny had ever seen her. "This is nice," Eva said, "though it could use some personality. It's very temporary." "It is temporary." Jenny poured them both wine with shaking hands. "Ava, you should sit down." Something in her tone made Ava's expression shift from relaxed to alert. She sat on the couch, golden eyes watchful. "You're scaring me."
Good.
"You should be scared. Of me." Jenny sat behind her, not trusting herself to be close. She took a long drink of wine. "My name is Jenny Hartwell. I was recruited, groomed really by Ella Blackwood when I was 15. She trained me to be an assassin. I've been working for her for 8 years. Ava's face went carefully blank. "Go on." 3 months ago, she gave me an assignment. Infiltrate Ava Moretti's life. Get close. Gain trust. Gather intelligence. And then, Jenny's voice cracked.
Destroy you.
Everything you've built.
Kill you.
Leave your sons orphaned. The silence was deafening. Ava didn't move, didn't react. Her face could have been carved from stone. "The night we met," Jenny continued, words tumbling out now, "that wasn't a chance. I'd been tracking you. I knew you'd be at that club. Every conversation, every date, every moment, it started as manipulation. A mission. And now..." Ava's voice was cold, controlled. The voice of the Moretti boss, not the woman Jenny loved. "Now I'm in love with you, and I don't know how to fix what I've done. Ella wants me to get your access codes, intel on your network. She's planning to move against you. And if I don't deliver, she's threatened to kill you and make Leo and Luca watch." Ava stood, her hands clenched at her sides. When she spoke, her voice was quiet. "Dangerous. How much does she know?" "Everything about your public-facing operations. Some about your network. But not the details. Not yet. The boys. Does she know where they are?" "She knows the house. But my intel suggested you have them protected." "They're at my mother's. With a full security detail." Ava turned, and her face was a mask of barely controlled fury. "You let my sons call you family. You sat at my table. You slept in my bed. And the entire time, you were planning to destroy us." "Yes." Jenny stood, taking a step forward. "And I know I don't deserve forgiveness. I know I'm everything you should hate. But, Ava, I'm trying to make this right. I've contacted the police. I'm giving them Ella everything about her operation, in exchange for immunity for you and the boys. You think I need your protection? You think I can't handle Ella Blackwood? I think you don't know what she's capable of. She's been operating for years without anyone even knowing she exists. She's more dangerous than any family you've dealt with. And why should I believe anything you say? How do I know this isn't part of the plan? How do I know you're not wearing a wire right now, gathering evidence against me?" Jenny pulled her shirt without hesitation, standing in just her bra. "No wire. Pat me down if you don't believe me." Ava's eyes flashed. "Put your clothes back on. I know I destroyed your trust. But I'm telling you the truth now. Ella is coming for you. And I won't let her hurt you or those boys."
Why?
"Because you love me." Ava's smile was cruel. Love built on lies isn't love at all. The lies were at the start. Everything after, what I feel for you, for Leo and Luca, that's real. The realest thing I've ever had. Jenny could see the hurt beneath the anger, the betrayal burning in those golden eyes. "You have no idea what real is," Ava said softly. "Real is what I gave you.
Trust. My home.
My children. My heart. And you took all of it as part of a fucking mission. I know. And I'll never forgive myself for that." But right now, we don't have time for this. Ella's going to move soon. We need to. We don't need to do anything. You need to get out of my city. Tonight. And get out of my life, too. I'll handle Ella Blackwood. Ava.
Get out.
Each word was bitten off, sharp as glass. If I see you again, if you come near my sons again, I will forget everything we shared and treat you like the threat you are. Please. Let me help. Let me do this one thing right. Ava was already walking to the door. She paused with her hand on the handle, not looking back. I loved you. God help me, I loved you. But the woman I loved doesn't exist, does she?
She was just a mask.
Just another lie. She exists, Jenny whispered. She's standing right here, begging you not to go. Ava opened the door. Goodbye, Jenny Hartwell. And then she left angrily. Jenny stood in the empty apartment, staring at the closed door, and felt her whole world collapse. Ava made it to her car before the tears came. The morning after the confession, Ava stood in her kitchen making coffee she wouldn't drink. Her hands were steady. Months of controlling her emotions in dangerous situations guaranteed that, but inside, she felt like she was breaking apart. The boys were still asleep upstairs, blissfully unaware that the woman they'd grown to love had been sent to destroy their family. Jenny. Even thinking her name hurt. Ava's phone buzzed. Marcus. I've got preliminary information on Ella Blackwood, he said without preamble. Boss, this woman, she's real. And she's dangerous. She's been operating in complete shadow for over a decade. No one even knew she existed. Tell me everything. She runs operations through intermediaries. Money laundering, arms dealing, information brokerage. But here's the thing. She never gets her hands dirty. She uses people, then discards them. Like she used Jenny, Ava thought bitterly. There's more, Marcus continued carefully. I found a connection between you and Blackwood. 5 years ago, there was a summit between the major families. You both attended. Ava's blood went cold. She remembered that summit. Remembered the beautiful woman with platinum blonde hair and ice blue eyes who'd approached her at the bar. They'd talked for hours. And then, oh God. Marcus, I need you to dig deeper into that connection. And I need protection for the boys. If Blackwood is as dangerous as you say. Already done. They're safe. After hanging up, Ava sat down heavily. 5 years ago, she had a brief affair with someone at that summit. It had lasted maybe 2 months. Intense, passionate, but ultimately Ava had ended it. She'd been building her empire. She couldn't afford distractions. The woman had taken it gracefully. Or so Ava had thought. Had that woman been Ella Blackwood? Across the city, Jenny sat in her bare apartment, staring at her phone. She'd sent Ella a message hours ago. I told her everything. I'm out. No response. That scared her more than anger would have. Ella's silence meant she was planning something. And when Ella planned, people got hurt. Jenny pulled up Ava's number. Her finger hovered over the call button. She set the phone down and buried her face in her hands. A knock at the door made her jump. Hand instinctively reaching for the knife she kept hidden, Jenny approached cautiously. It's Marcus. I'm alone. Just want to talk. Jenny opened the door to find Ava's second-in-command standing there, looking surprisingly non-threatening. May I come in? Marcus entered. You really were planning to disappear, he observed. That was the idea. Before you fell in love with her. It wasn't a question. Marcus sat down uninvited. I've worked for Ava for 8 years. I've seen her happy exactly twice, when her sons were born, and when she met you. Jenny's throat tightened. I destroyed that happiness. Maybe. You gave her something real for the first time in years. Marcus leaned forward. I don't trust you. I think you're dangerous and you've put my boss at risk. But I also think you genuinely care about her and those boys. I do. More than anything. Then help me protect them. Tell me everything about Ella Blackwood. For the next 2 hours, Jenny told Marcus everything she knew. Ella's operations, her methods, her patterns. The training facility, where Jenny had spent her teenage years. The other operatives Ella controlled. Ella operates on calculated risk. If we can convince her that going after Ava will destroy her own empire, she might back off. Might. Ella doesn't handle rejection well. If this is personal, and I'm starting to think it is, logic won't matter. Marcus's phone buzzed. He read the message and stood abruptly. We need to go.
Now.
What happened? Someone just tried to grab the boys from school. Jenny's heart stopped. Are they safe? Security stopped it, but barely. Ava's on her way to get them now. Marcus headed for the door. Are you coming or not? Jenny didn't hesitate. Whatever Ava thought of her, those boys were in danger because of a mission Jenny had accepted. She had to help protect them. They arrived at the private school to find security guards everywhere, frightened parents picking up children. Ava stood near the entrance. Leo and Luca clutched against her sides, her face a mask of cold fury. Her golden eyes found Jenny immediately. For a moment, neither moved. Then Luca spotted her. Jenny. He tried to run to her, but Ava held him back. Stay with me, baby. But it's Jenny. She'll keep us safe. The words clearly hit Ava hard. She looked at Jenny, really looked at her, and something shifted in her expression. Marcus, take them to the car, Ava said quietly. Jenny with me. They walked to a quiet corner of the parking lot. Ava's hands were shaking slightly, the only sign of how terrified she'd been. They try to take my sons, Ava said, her voice dangerously soft. 2 men, professionals, tried to grab them during recess. It was Ella. She's sending a message. What message? That she can reach anyone you love. That nowhere is safe. Jenny stepped closer. Ava, I know you hate me right now, and you have every right to. But please, let me help protect them. I know how Ella thinks. I know her patterns. Why should I trust you? Because I love those boys like they're my own. Because I would die before I let anything happen to them. Jenny's voice broke. Ava was quiet for a long moment, studying Jenny's face like she was trying to read the truth there. One chance, she said finally. You get one chance to prove you're on our side. But if you betray us again, I won't. I swear on everything I am, I won't. Ava nodded once, then walked back toward her car where the boys waited. She paused and looked back. Are you coming? Jenny's heart leaped. Where? Safe house. Just us, the boys, Marcus, and a security team. If Ella wants a war, she'll get one. But my sons won't be collateral damage. The safe house was actually Ava's mother's estate, a sprawling property an hour outside the city with impressive security and enough space for the boys to run around without feeling caged. Ava's mother, Catherine, was a formidable woman in her 60s with the same golden eyes as her daughter. She took one look at the situation and immediately swept the twins off for cookies and a movie, giving the adults space to talk. So you're the assassin, Catherine said to Jenny before leaving, her tone unnervingly pleasant. Hurt my daughter or those boys again, and you'll wish Ella Blackwood had gotten to you first. Understood, ma'am. Once they were alone in the study, Ava poured herself a drink. She didn't offer one to Jenny. Talk, Ava said. Tell me about Ella. The real story. Jenny sat down, gathering her thoughts. Ella found me when I was 15. I was living on the streets after my parents died. She gave me food, shelter, and purpose. She told me I could be powerful, that she'd teach me to never be a victim again. And you believed her. I was desperate and alone. Yes, I believed her. She trained me for years. Combat, weapons, seduction, intelligence gathering. She molded me into exactly what she needed, a weapon that looked harmless. Did you love her? The question came out sharper than Ava probably intended. I thought I did. She was all I had. But now I realize it wasn't love. It was dependence. She made sure I needed her. Jenny met Ava's eyes. What I feel for you is nothing like what I felt for Ella. You make me want to be better. She just wanted to use me. Ava took a long drink. Marcus found a connection between Ella and me. 5 years ago at a summit. Jenny's stomach dropped. What kind of connection? The kind where we spent 2 months together before I ended it. Ava's laugh was bitter. I didn't even know her real name. She called herself Elena Volkov. We met at the bar, talked all night. She was brilliant, beautiful, and dangerous. Everything I found attractive. What happened? I couldn't afford complications, so I ended it. Cleanly, kindly. She seemed fine with it. But if Elena Volkov was actually Ella Blackwood, then this whole thing was personal revenge, Jenny finished. She sent me to destroy you because you rejected her. And you didn't know. I swear I didn't. Ella told me you were a threat to her operations, that you needed to be eliminated before you became too powerful. She never mentioned a personal connection. Ava was quiet, processing. So we were both her pawns. She used you to hurt me. Yes. And now I choose you, and I'll help you stop her. Marcus entered without knocking. We have a problem. Ella just sent a message. He handed Ava phone. Jenny watched Ava's face go pale as she read whatever was on the screen. What does it say? Jenny asked. Ava turned the phone so Jenny could see. You took something precious from me, so I'll take everything from you. The assassin, your empire, your sons, all of it will burn. And you'll watch. Knowing this is what you deserve for breaking my heart. Jenny felt sick. She's not going to stop. Then we end this, Ava said, her voice hard. We find her, we dismantle her organization, and we make sure she can never threaten my family again.
How?
She's been operating in the shadows for years. A slow smile crossed Ava's face, predatory and determined. Because I'm going to do something she won't expect. I'm going to offer her what she wants. Which is?
Me.
A meeting, just the two of us. She wants to break my heart? Let her try face to face. That's insane, Jenny protested. It's obviously a trap. Of course it's a trap. But it's also bait. While she's focused on me, you and Marcus can hit her operations. Dismantle her empire while she's distracted. I'm not letting you walk into a meeting with her alone. Ava's expression softened slightly. I appreciate the concern, but this is my fight. She came after my sons. That makes it personal. It became personal the moment she used me to hurt you, Jenny said fiercely. We do this together, or not at all. They stared at each other, the tension thick between them. Finally, Ava nodded.
Together.
But we do it smart. Over the next 3 days, they planned. Marcus used his contacts to locate Ella's primary base of operations, an upscale penthouse downtown. Jenny provided intel on Ella's security protocols, her schedules, her blind spots. The boys, safely ensconced with Catherine, had no idea what was happening. Jenny usually stayed back, giving them family time, but on the third night, Luca refused to go to bed. You're coming back, right? He asked, small arms wrapped around her neck. Of course I am. Promise? Because Mom seems sad, and you make her happy. Jenny's heart clenched. I promise, sweetheart. After the boys were asleep, Jenny found Ava on the terrace, staring out at the grounds. They're resilient, Jenny said softly, joining her. Kids bounce back. They shouldn't have to. Ava's voice was tight with emotion. They should have a normal life. School, friends, worrying about homework, not whether someone's going to try to kidnap them. After this is over, they will. Will they? Can I really walk away from this life? It's all I've known since I was 16. Jenny took a chance and reached for Ava's hand. To her surprise, Ava didn't pull away. You're stronger than anyone I've ever met, Jenny said. If you decide you want a different life, you'll build it. Just like you built your empire. And what about you? What do you want after this? Honestly, I want to be part of your life. Whatever that looks like. I want to help raise those incredible boys. I want to wake up next to you and not have it be a lie. Jenny squeezed her hand. But I understand if that's not possible. If the trust is too broken. Ava was quiet for a moment. It's not broken. Just cracked. It'll take time to heal. I have time. However long you need. We should probably sleep, Ava murmured. Tomorrow's going to be intense. Ava, thank you for giving me another chance. Don't make me regret it. I won't. They slept and tangled in each other's body. The next morning, Ava sent the message to Ella the next morning. You want to talk? Let's talk. Just us. Tomorrow, noon, the Riverside Hotel rooftop restaurant. Come alone. The response came within an hour. How delightfully bold. I accept. And Ava? I will come alone. Will you? Ava typed back. Just me. This is between us. But of course, it wasn't just her.